إن الحمد لله إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the Holy Quran, Allah Ta'ala mentioned, وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٍ. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Dear student, this is the second video about understanding the Google Earth, and we're talking about the straight line. I just want to do a quick review of what was the previous video about. And first of all, I have to remind everyone that since 1950 as of today, that Muslims, intellectuals and scientists, and now they have their counterpart, the scholars are joined with them to establish a flat lie, and who've been there propagating a lie last 50-60 years, and as of today. And guidance comes from Allah Ta'ala. And it is very important that Allah Ta'ala said in the Quran, وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٍ. That means, do not talk on a subject which you have no knowledge. Since these madrasa students are involved here, and they're the students of Alim course and Hifth course, and they're talking about Google Earth without any knowledge about Google Earth or geography whatsoever. And Muslim scientists are vehemently lying for a very, very long time. So let's get back to the basic point again. Earth is fixed in its north-south axis, and Allah Ta'ala fixed it. No one can change it. And when Earth fixed in a north-south axis, this line appears as a straight line. But it is not a straight line. It is a traveling route from Los Angeles to Mecca. It is not a straight line then here, and it is not a straight line here either. Particularly when you move Earth's axis from north to here, where is north now? Where is east? So this is actually a deceiving tool, which before you talk about Google Earth or showing a globe, you must know that what are the aspects, what are the terms and conditions that apply here. It is, you cannot move Earth North Pole to here. It appears to me, where is north, south, east, west now? So basically this is not a straight line. When Earth is fixed in its north-south axis, only straight lines are the lines that passes both poles, which means these are called the meridians, these lines. North-south lines are called the meridians, and they're a straight line. And of course, shortest distance between 2 points. And there's only one straight line, is the Earth's equator, which divides Earth equally two halves, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Equator divides Earth into equally two halves. This is also a straight line. And all these parallel lines to the equator, whether they're on the north or in the south, they're also straight line. Other than that, any other line like this red line you draw, it is not a straight line. It appears as a straight line. And appearance could be deceiving. It could be confusing. Let me show you an example. Okay, so this picture basically I collected from iPad photo booth. You can make your picture like this. There are 9 pictures here altogether. There are 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only middle one is the real picture. It's a normal picture. And rest all these 8 pictures are not the real picture. These are just appearance. This young man looks here like a box, like a square face. Does in real life he look like this square face? He doesn't. His real picture is this one. So again, I told in the last time, the appearance could be deceiving. We do not look for the appearance. We look for the reality. We look for the facts. And before I close this particular part of the video, the second part of the video, I just to warn all these scholars and madrasa students that Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam already prescribed us two methods of finding the Qibla direction. And the Islamic scholars, in the early Islamic scholars, they also established a third principle for finding the Qibla direction. Looking for a straight line, shortest distance was not the idea of Islam. Where did you guys get those ideas at the first place? And I believe that what three terms, three usul of Sharia I am talking about. The first two is established by Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And that is called the Ainul Kaaba and Jihatil Kaaba. And the third one is called the rule for the Qadim Masjids. That means the early people like the Sahaba, the Tabi'in, the Tabi'in, wherever they went, they established masjids. And those masjids, old masjids, mihrab, would be considered as the Qibla direction. There's no one looking for this straight line or curved line. And globe, in fact, was not invented until another 800-900 years after the death of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So we'll talk about it another time, but I believe that this video makes it very clear. You can take my video to any geographer, any department of geography dean, any professor who has the knowledge of geography or cartography or astronomer or even a pilot, that I am telling you this line is not a straight line. This is just a appearance. And appearance, again, could be very deceiving. Although this is a very famous tool nowadays, Google Earth, and anyone you go ask Qibla direction, they bring you a Google Earth and draw a line from here to here. And so this is a straight line. This is, again, one more time, is not a straight line. Even if you move Earth like Google Earth, you can twist it and it appears like a straight line. It is not a straight line according to geographical science. Jazakallah khairan.